Good evening and welcome to the One View with your hostess, the mustache, JC1. It's Thursday night, it's 6:30 once again, and I'm here with the one, the only, P-Town Cowboy Double D. How are you doing this week, mate?
Yo, what's cracking? You say the one, the only. The one and only. Hell yeah, literally.
Oh, it is the one and only. Yes. And, well, we're actually missing someone this week.
Yeah, a little bit.
We've got a bit of a blank on our screen. Our one and only co-podcaster, Breezy, has decided not just to jump ship. He's jumped the country. He's jumped the Atlantic because he's currently in New York. You know, New York. Yeah. Oh yes. But he's having a good time. We know with the amount of photos he's sending us. And also, I think for the first time ever in Breezy's life, he's actually sent selfies, which
good pictures as well.
Yeah.
Like, credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
Tough to get a good picture of our Breezy, and that's a decent picture of it.
Yeah. So this week I've decided we needed a bit of a guest, just to fill Brad's spot. And Breezy is obviously he's called Brad Easy online. Check him out on Twitch. Well, he can be quite a silent lad, can't he? Well, until you get to know him. Yeah, he can be. So this week, I didn't think we needed much in the way, because it's only a temporary stand-in, and we may just be in contact with Breezy later in the show.
Oh, okay.
So this week's stand-in, I've decided to bring in Roger the Cow. Say hi, Roger. Roger's here, and he's here to give us his exciting feedback on this week's stories. Beware though, Roger can get angry, isn't that right, Roger? Yeah, that's basically telling me where to go. You know. Oh,
that is utterly unbelievable, my friend. That Roger's here for us.
Roger is here for us. He has took time out from his grazing, from his eating of the grass, and providing the people with milk and butter and the rest and the creamy goodness.
And beef. Beef. Don't forget the beef.
Oh, Roger ain't giving no beef.
Bamzumks_ says, I think Roger might be competition.
Roger is competition. Roger's pretty dashing, actually.
He's a absolutely bonny looking bovine. That's what he is.
He's a stallion.
I mean, he is, man. I wish I had ears that was such as perfect as Roger's. I tell you.
Yeah. He's decent. What do you reckon, Roger? Yeah, he agrees with us. So, what else can you say? Really?
I can't. You can't. The problem is, right? If we get into a really good debate around something really political and deep, the moment Roger moves his opinion into the picture, we can't compete. You can't argue with that.
No, he just, he just has his way. He's very short and brief, though. He's very short and brief. He sometimes wanders off and stuff, and but we'll get him back.
Do you know what? There's an argument for that. I know we talk about our politicians and we slander them and slag them off quite a lot.
Yeah.
But if our politicians were shorter and sweeter, I would respect them more. Roger for Prime Minister.
Roger for Prime Minister. There we go. We might actually. Get
it is a cream of the crop.
Hey, we're gonna milk this for all it's worth tonight.
Yes, let's go. He's the top cheese, is our Roger. He's the top cheese.
Anyone who has a beef with us, we're good to go.
No, he's got a thick hide as Roger, so don't worry. Pure leather.
Yes, very thick-eyed. Ain't you, Roger? Yeah, completely agree with us.
Oh shit, that's good, man. That's funny.
He's you know,
We never need Brad back. We never need Brad back.
we've got Roger now. Oh, this week's news. Have you been catching up on the news this week?
I need you to sit in my living room Thursday? Every Wednesday night. I want you to sit in my living room and just feed me the news.
That is true. I have heard it more than once that some people do wait till Thursday comes around and then catch up on all the news.
Because what I'm thinking is, if you do it on Wednesday and you sit, and especially if you wear nothing but like socks, and I drape the blanket over you in a sexual manner, and you just lay on my sofa and you sensually talk about the news, I will listen.
This sounds like, I could be quite cozy in that case.
I'll get you some cheesecake.
Oh,
everyone fancies cheesecake, mate. I tell you.
Oh, love a bit of cheesecake. I don't know if Roger does. Does Roger? Oh, no.
He's like, that's cannibalism.
That's
for Roger.
cannibalism. That's just not. It's not working for Roger. He's just
cannibalism.
Roger just like, what the hell are you on about, man? See?
He's like, Roger's like, is that hat you're wearing leather? Shit.
Don't get Roger mad. Don't get Roger mad.
You get the horns. Wait, Roger's a girl though. Is it not Roger?
No, it's not Roger.
All right, okay.
It's just Roger. Hey, we're people of the world now, and now cows understand political correctness as well. Anything for anyone, apparently.
Cows have pronouns. I'm down for that. Whatever makes Roger happy. Totally, no issue with that.
Roger's down with that as well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But this week, I mean, when I say last week were a slow week on news, I mean this week's been even worse, mate. Honestly, I've been listening to the news and everything. The best thing I've heard this week, and the best thing happened on Tuesday night. Now,
all right.
I wish I'd have got a clip of this. And apologies to any Rovers fans out there. But you're aware there's a big rivalry between Blackburn and Burnley in Lancashire, Double D. Are you aware of that?
Of course. Right? Of course I am, yeah.
Right.
I'm from Lancashire. I know that's a rivalry.
Well, Burnley went to Ewood Park on Tuesday night playing an away game.
Okay.
We won the game, and not only won the game, but won the league title at Ewood Park.
Oh, I see.
Hey! Up the Clarets! Hey! It had to be done.
Jeez.
It had to be done. Yeah, this week Burnley FC, Vincent Kompany as their manager, won the 2022-23 championship. Everyone says they spent all the parachute money. Well, funny, that all went to debt. So before you say that, at least check the facts. So, but it was just a night. I'll never forget. Honestly,
I have no idea the context of what you're on about. What parachute money? What are you on about?
So,
who's parachuting?
I'll explain it to you. So basically, when a team comes down from the Premiership, I see. The players and the staff are all on higher wages. Normally, they have a contract in their contract to reduce the wage by 25% or something, or whatever the figure may be, or some even don't have that. So the club loses out on the Premiership TV money, which is about 190 million now. So
I never thought of that. Yeah, I never thought of that. But that makes sense.
To lessen the burden on the clubs coming down and make sure they don't go bust like a few nearly have in the past, the Premiership clubs all donate a small amount of money out of the winnings. So it's a small amount for each one, and that goes to the teams that are relegated. And that helps them sustain, but they only get it for 3 years, so it's like a payment every year for 3 years. So,
interesting.
But the thing we got 40 million, 40, 45 million, something like that. It's around that figure, right, of parachute money this year, yeah? our debt for going down from the Premiership was 60 million instant payment. So,
wow,
so
that's
it's gone.
crazy money.
It's gone. It's just gone. The money just went. So then, so Vincent Company's come in with no squad whatsoever because they've all left or been sold. With the money we sold, we made about 120 million from sales. And with that money that we've sold players, we bought a new squad basically. And everyone says, well, it's easy to do when you spend when you've got all that parachute money. Well, we didn't have parachute money. We actually did it through player sales, and we actually only spent 25 million on a whole squad, whereas in the Premiership, one player can cost 100 million. So
easy.
So the way I look at it is fair game. At the end of the day, we sold our assets, we sold our players.
Yeah.
You know, and we did it right, and somehow Vincent Company, God bless him from a fan's point of view of the club, has brought this all together, and we've played some beautiful football. It's been beautiful football this year, mate.
Beautiful football.
Yeah, it's like our beautiful big wall in Forest.
we talk about that big wall. It's a good big wall.
It's a very beautiful big wall in Sons of the Forest. Although
it's not Sons. No.
Sorry,
in the Forest.
In the Forest. Yeah, the Sons of the Forest. It's a tiny.
Sons of the Forest
wall.
is more. It's more like a trip hazard.
Yeah, and but we do have a beautiful village. A beautiful village in Sons of the Forest.
We do have a beautiful village.
Yeah. So, Sons of the Forest. By the way, if you haven't already played it, where have you been? Why have you not bought it? Is absolutely immense game. We normally play every Wednesday night on the Rocks. And for some reason, not for some reason, just because of life in general getting in the way, whether it be Double D unavailable, Breezy skipping the country, myself being away, we've not been able to play it for about a month now, and it feels absolutely.
It's been that long. Jesus.
It was before I went to Wales, mate, at the beginning of the month.
Wow.
It's absolute tragic. We need to get back on it.
It's true. They've been updating it like really frequently as well.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah, and I'll hop on Steam and make sure I do the update before we go live next time.
It's Breezy we have to wait for. He takes like 45 minutes to get in the game anyway.
Oh,
so.
yeah. How's your connection speed, Roger? Is it decent? Yeah? Yeah? What have you got? 100 meg? Yeah.
I think Roger's probably got that grassroots connection.
Hey!
Down to earth.
It's all...
I think maybe, do you know what? And I've thought about it, and we could probably talk about it offline, but I don't see any reason why we can't stream On The Rocks as well as Twitch.
Exactly. You can do the On The Rocks, I can do Twitch.
Yeah.
Think
about that. Think about that. We might bring some more content. Maybe.
We'll sort it out. But yeah, back to the subject. Burnley won the championship. Hooray! You won't believe how happy I were, especially since it were at Roberts. I were unbelievably happy that we got to put it this way. It's quite a few people down in my circle. So, what else has been happening this week? Well, talking of beautiful things, beautiful.
We got
so this week, a cafe. Down, it's called Garden Tea Rooms, the Secret Garden Tea Rooms, right?
Good name, yeah.
Down south as they always are.
Yeah.
It's in Lincolnshire. This one. This week they've had to defend their pricing structure. Right.
On, what have they done?
So
if they're charging like £4.50 for a croissant, the start line, mate.
You wish. Ploughman's sandwich. What do you reckon it is?
All right, it's in Lincolnshire, yeah.
Yeah.
So Ploughman's sandwich. I'm thinking a wedge of a bread, each side, right? Wedge of a bread.
Yeah, no. It's a decent spread, but it's more of them little baguettes.
So, okay, I can do a baguette. So a Ploughman's is what? Pickle and cheese, yeah?
Yeah, basically.
Basically. So you're gonna have to garnish that somewhat if you're gonna charge a high price for it. So you got pickle, you got cheese. You're probably gonna have 2 types of cheese. You might even have fancy pickle. Throw some lettuce on there for a bit of crunch.
There's a bit of coleslaw as well.
A bit of what? Sorry.
Coleslaw. One of them little, one of them little tubs that they put sauce in.
They're wrong. You shouldn't have that. Oh yeah, all right, maybe. Yeah, if you have it separate, I won't put it on the sandwich. Maybe with like some crisp or something that can make it extra nice. Yeah. I think the absolute top bracket I would pay for a Ploughman's, and it'd have to be a good fucking Ploughman's. I'd have to get like a really nice lemon Fanta with it as well. £7.
Right. Are you ready for this?
Come on, like 50 odd quid.
In this day and age, they are charging £10.45.
Oh, I assume you don't get a drink with that either.
No drink. This is the basic.
What's the defense? What's the defense?
This is the basic of all sandwiches. It really is. A Ploughman's is not anything throughout. Oh, hang on. Oh, we're gonna have to go early.
Is that a phone call?
Hello, Breezy.
Hello.
Oh my god.
It's taken longer than I thought to get back. The streets are really busy and you probably can't hear me.
It's alright, mate. Can you hear him?
He's late. Shoot him off. We don't want him.
Just about.
Oh, easy, Breezy. How you doing, mate? We were just talking about Roger the cow who's just standing this week.
Right, okay, I don't know what that is. You're clearly talking nonsense. The street in New York is bloody busy. There's a lot of people trying to get back to the apartment. I will call you. Hopefully the show's still going by the time I get there. Gotta go. Gotta do New York things.
Hey, speak to you in a bit. What can I say? Live from New York.
Oh, it was amazing.
Did you get all that? Yeah.
That was the most Brad-like response I could ever ask for. Why not just wait? He calls us from the streets on New York rather than waiting until he gets back to a quiet spot.
That is amazing. That is amazing. He actually video called us as well. I feel really bad.
Did it? Oh.
Yeah, I feel really bad that I couldn't get him.
Yeah, we can't.
I didn't expect a video call. Otherwise, I would have sorted it. But oh wow. Oh, it looks like he's having a good time anyway. Looks like he's having a good time. Although he didn't. I don't think he got the joke about Roger.
No, I don't think he did. He's obviously not had a chance to check the top tier content that Roger's putting out right now.
Oh, exactly. But also this week, so yeah, Ploughman's sandwich, $10.45. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, what was their defence? What was their defence at all the prices?
Well, the defence is they're proud of it. For the most part, people's were supportive and encouraging. And
bullshit.
Apparently,
do you know what that is? Sorry to jump in. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, go on.
It's the same thing that whenever you go to, and this is a British thing. This is definitely a British thing. When you go for a meal, and it's not a good thing, I'll call that out. You go for a meal, and you wait 30 minutes for the meal, and it's you may be minorly overpaid for it, but for the most part, it's about on par. But you wait for a long time for it, and you eat it, and it's a bit naff, and the waiter comes over, and they go, "Oh, how's the food? Is everything all right?" And we all immediately go, "Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, thank you very much. Everything's perfect." Yeah,
this is so true. This is so true of the British. We do this way too often.
We're idiots, man. We're too polite.
Polite, that's what it is. One day we should just turn around and say it's crap.
Shit, mate. Yeah.
You know it's crap.
Shit,
he knows it's crap. The dog outside knows it's crap. Roger knows it's crap. And that's the end of it. No, but in all seriousness, one person said, well, you could buy it for £1.50. I could buy that for £1.50 at the shops. The woman, in defence of her business, said, I'd like to shop there myself then. I'm sorry, that's no defence. You literally what I am seeing on this plate, you would be able to shop there and do it yourself for about £1.50.
Even at like you go to like a Waitrose type place, right?
Yeah.
And you buy a loaf of bread, which is what, £2 max.
Yeah.
And you buy a jar of pickles, which is what, £2 max.
Yeah.
And you buy a block of cheese, which is £4 max.
Yeah.
That's 4, 6, £8, and you can get like bargain 10, if not 20 sandwiches out of that.
Exactly. I think I know it's trying time for our businesses, and I do feel for them. But all I'm gonna say is hit the road, Jack, because that ain't coming back. That story. So
Come back. No more. Go on, sir.
It's all right, mate. It's all right. Freedom of speech here on the One View. Apparently,
Dangerous.
They've newly discovered a 24-eyed jellyfish this week.
Too many eyes.
I know, but it's related.
Cool, though. Yeah, go on.
It's related to the world's most venomous marine creature. So this is a story coming out of Hong Kong, courtesy of the Daily Mirror this week. So the jellyfish, which has 24 eyes and carries a dangerous sting in its tentacles, is related to the most venomous marine animal in the world and was discovered in a muddy pond. The newly discovered species jellyfish is in the same family as the venomous marine creatures in the world. Right, stop repeating yourself. I hate news stories that do this.
You gotta get that word count. Count.
so basically, the previous unknown creature, it carries a dangerous sting. They found it in the Mau Pau Reserve. It has 3 tentacles, and these tentacles apparently
3?
Yeah, 3. Which is a bit weird. A transparent body, less than an inch long, and it has 24 eyes. They've reiterated these 24 eyes. It just says it's bizarre. You're only able to see 4 if you look at it, but if you zoom in with like...
You zoom in.
Yeah, it's...
Do you know what?
24.
It's representative, isn't it, of how unknown the world still is.
Yeah, it is.
Like we know more about what's outside the world than we do the depths of our oceans.
Exactly.
That's so scary.
Yeah, innit? I mean, they talk about space being the final frontier, but at the end of the day, I'll tell you what, because we don't go to the bottom of our oceans. Some of our oceans are so deep, we have not managed to go there yet. And there's a lot of arguments around the scientific community saying we should do that before anything else.
Yeah, I mean, it's reading stuff like this and knowing when you see like there's YouTube videos in there like that show a visual representation of how deep the ocean is.
Yeah,
and like the depths, and this is all guesstimates because we don't really know because we've not been down that far deep yet. And the idea behind we've not been that deep, thereby we don't know what lives down there. It's absolutely mind-boggling. Evolution has created creatures that live that deep, and we don't even know they exist.
And how much do you actually reckon's under the bed of the ocean? I mean, there's more than what's on land. More than what's on land.
Yeah, they've said that. They've said that just the depth of it. Yeah,
there's got to be, and it's. Apparently, they found this new creature, new jellyfish creature, which I know I'll be on the lookout. But less, like an inch long, you better have good eyes. Put it that way.
I do, mate. That's funny. I'd never considered jellyfish as being a threat until it was Steve Irwin, wasn't it? That was killed by jellyfish?
It was similar. He was killed by a stingray.
Oh, stingray. Okay, yeah. Fuck jellyfish.
It was a freak accident though, because with stingrays, a lot of the time you can swim near them. It's only if you threaten them. They're like bees. It's only if you threaten them, they'll go after you. They use it to defend themselves.
The psychotic stingray that got Steve Irwin.
Yeah, it must have been having a bad day.
He wouldn't threaten anyone.
No,
big man Steve.
Nah. Steve Irwin was a friend to all animals. Don't you agree, Roger? Yes, he agrees. He agrees well. So this
Go on, you're right.
Go on, sorry. This week also, footy fan. So he likes to ground hop around various grounds and see different games. Being a mad football fan, and he went to a game up in North Yorkshire, and people have actually been horrified by this, but he absolutely loved it, published it online, and got so much abuse for it. So basically, he went to a game, and bearing in mind, right, I can tell you now, going to a football game, right, there's a special at Burnley, and it's pretty much the same at other grounds at Man United. It's £7 instead of £6, but there's always like a meal deal, yeah.
Oh, okay,
right.
Yeah.
So at Burnley, you get a pie, a packet of crisps, or a chocolate bar like a Snickers or a Mars bar, and a drink for £6, right? So this guy,
not a bad deal.
Not a bad deal. This guy turned up at this football match, and he saw butty on the menu for £1.50.
Right.
£1.50 for the last thing I saw for £1.50 in a football match were about 10 years ago. I'll tell you now, honestly.
It wasn't a Ploughmans butty then.
It was similar. We thought Ploughmans were as low as you could go. It was a mushy peas butty. Now,
You're disgusting, mate.
No, you say disgusting, right? I take it you're not a fan of the mushy pea.
I don't mind mushy peas.
Right,
I genuinely do not mind mushy peas. But they don't hold enough flavour to be able to warrant sticking on a slice of bread.
Well, we have got a very minimal, limited audience right now, but I would like to know opinions on mushy peas. Because mushy peas are, I personally think they're brilliant. I love them with my fish and chips.
I love them with fish and chips. I love mushy peas. I do as well. But you can't, all right, I'll tell you what. Compare mushy peas to beans. Baked beans.
Right, yeah. Okay.
The flavour distinction is massive.
Bamzunks_ says, try a sauce butty and let me know. Life changer.
Hey, I know what you tried, Bams. I know what you tried.
Ketchup on bread, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
But that's fine, because it's got flavour. Mushy peas don't have enough flavour to warrant being on a slice of bread.
I would say it depends which ones you have.
Fair.
Bamzunks_ says, brown sauce.
Get
out. Get out.
Babs, yes, get in.
Get out.
Get in.
Get out. That's not a valid sauce.
Brown sauce is hugely underrated. Yeah.
For a reason. It's shite.
No. Right, I'm really funny with sauces actually. Do you want me just to quickly fill you in on some sauces?
Go on. Fill me with your sauce.
Right. So if it's bacon egg on toast, yeah, it's brown sauce. If it's a bacon and egg on a tea cake or a bun or a muffin, whatever you want to call it, it's red sauce. Sausage butty, red sauce. Bacon, sausage and egg on a tea cake or a bun bread, red sauce. Put it on toast, it's got to be brown sauce. Right?
And down somewhere. Is this like a chat list?
I've been told this. And also that one of the best butties I've ever had, and Bams, if you like your brown sauce, you'll like this. A sausage butty with barbecue sauce on.
I don't like barbecue sauce either.
Oh, it's mint.
I'm a cream guy. Like, give me mayo, give me salad cream, give me sriracha, give me some. Give me some.
Have you tried the new sriracha mayo?
I make that all the time. I've got chili sauce and I put mayo with it and I mix it up and put it in a bottle. That's sriracha mayo.
Yeah, they've that's good actually. A lot about it. They've released it though on I think it was Heinz who did it. Other products are available.
Yeah, I make my own sauces all the time.
Says fish finger butty with ketchup and
mayo. Yes.
Solid. That's seafood sauce, isn't it? That's what seafood sauce is.
Well, a lot of people say that, but I don't like prawn cocktail or anything like that, but I like mayo and ketchup.
Mayo and ketchup, solid choice, mate. Solid choice.
That
Definitely.
is an absolute banger of a sandwich. Come on, people, give us your best sandwiches tonight.
Do you know what one of my all-time favourite... I'm vegetarian, so I've got to be a little bit more choice specific.
Yeah.
Picky, that's probably the word. One of my favourite breakfast sandwiches is toast, hash browns, melted cheese, ketchup, bit of pepper, you're good to go.
That's
Carb city, mate. Absolute carb city, but good breakfast.
It sounds it. I'll tell you what though. Just while we're still on the subject of food, this mushy pea butty, it's a good helping of mushy peas. I'll tell you that much. It's like a tinful.
You're not selling it.
It's you know.
Do you know what?
You're not alone. You're not alone, mate. You're not alone. One shocked foodie wrote, "Oh my God, I'd pay £1.50 not to have to look at this." Another one said he wouldn't give it to his dog. Another one said that looks absolutely horrible.
We're gonna do a One View in-person session, aren't we? At some point.
Yeah, we are.
Where we all get in one room and we record the session. I mean, it'll be really good. We get some nice lighting, good chairs, good drinks, glasses. We'll get glasses.
Baby oil on standby.
On the rocks glasses, by the way. We'll do that. We'll sit on a leather sofa somewhere and do that. You are providing the food.
Me?
We are eating mushy pea butties during the podcast.
So, the question is...
Brad's bringing the drinks, because we're drinking that cocktail that he keeps talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Manhattan's.
Yeah, Manhattan, yeah.
And I'll do whatever's left, I guess.
Bring the ice. Chips and dips, man.
Chips and dips.
Oh, yeah, well, it's, as I say, look, for £1.50, I say it's a bargain, because it fills you up anyway. Mushy peas.
I'll agree with that.
So,
yeah, I'll agree with that.
It's top, raise your hat to that guy. There's not been much else. Oh, by the way, a big scoop last week. So last week, the One View, we Cleopatra coming at you, and then 3 days later, what did I see?
Go on.
Piers Morgan having a debate over it. We beat
really
Piers
over Cleopatra.
Yeah, it was on Monday this week.
Go on. I'm interested to see what he said. So just to summarise our thoughts, we said if it's factually based, do you know what? Cast it according to race.
Yeah.
If it's fictionally based, then
or anything in the middle.
Yeah, or anything middle, then take your opinion to waste. That's what we said. That's what we said on the podcast.
And that's what he pretty much said. He said anyone can do a job. At the end of the yeah, I know the day came when we agreed with Piers.
Yeah, no, he agreed with us.
Yeah, well, he agreed with us. Yeah. Piers Morgan, you're a bit behind on that one, Sonny Jim.
Yeah, get your act together, bro.
But let's have a bit of a. I want a bit of a festive number for this week. There's been a bit of a TikTok revival, a bit of. Let's just say there's been quite. It's been quite a funny week because a certain song's been going around. Now, for anyone who doesn't know about this, Jimmy Fallon over in the States obviously does the Tonight Show, very famous, and he does this little quiz thing for his guests now called Pull the Microphone, and they have to do certain impressions. Anyway, Double D.
Shit. By the way, just to jump in, I forgot to listen to that track because I was doing.
It's all right. What this right? So this has led to a song that I cannot get out of my head this week. It really has, and I'm gonna share this song now, courtesy of NBC through TikTok. And as I think the moment that it actually happened was pretty amazing. So I hope Double D's got the stream up ready, because
I've got it up.
he can only see what thing. But here we go.
Adam, pull the mic and let's see what you get. Mic karaoke. Wheel of musical impressions. Okay.
I want this over here in the UK, by the way.
For this one, you'll get an artist, and then you have to sing a song while doing an impression of them. Let's see what you get here. The Muffin Man by Cher. All right. Do you have a Cher in you? Do you have? Oh, yeah, very nice. Yeah. That's good. I got it. All right, you got it. Jam band. I got it. Okay. Jam band. Can you give us something with a Cher?
This is utterly brilliant.
Yeah, let's do it.
Muffin man, muffin man, muffin man, muffin man. Do you know the Muffin Man? Oh, do you know the Muffin Man? Oh, do you know the Muffin Man? Oh, do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man that lives on Drury Lane. Oh, do you know the Muffin Man? Oh, do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man that lives on Drury Lane. Oh, do you know the Muffin Man? Oh, do you know the Muffin Man?
Absolutely funny as anything.
Yeah, all right.
That was unbelievably scarily accurate as Cher, weren't it?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah, and since then, right, this has literally burst everywhere. I hope people enjoyed that, because it just brings a smile to my face every time I watch it. It's unbelievable.
It's fun. You need more of that.
Yeah, you do need more of that. And the fact is, there's been all sorts of videos over TikTok. Literally guys that work brickies sitting there dancing at the desk and everything to it. And they've even had little gingerbread men and stuff with the Muffin Men. Oh, it would just... I mean, what can Adam Lambert do? On it.
Where's Lambert from? I don't know his name.
So he won originally. He came through American Idol.
Oh, okay.
Years ago, and he's that good that when Queen reformed to do a tour, they looked at who they wanted to do Freddie's vocals, and he did it all. He took over it all.
Hey. Can you ask for a greater accolade than that?
I know. He's amazing. Honestly, one at Christmas presents a few years ago I got for Claire. We went down to Nottingham for Queen show. We had a full weekend down there, night out, etc.
I assume you mean Queen the band, not Queen the monarch.
Yeah, Queen the band. Yeah, with Adam Lambert singing, and I'm not joking. From that first guitar riff off Brian May, I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And he doesn't try and impersonate Freddie. He just does his own thing. He just does what he does.
That must be like a really tough line to balance, because we have we have a local big festival, don't we? Called Press Fest.
Yeah.
Which has like loads of tribute bands and stuff like that, and it's a really good selling. People turn up, and it's really good musicians. And every time I see it, I always wonder about tribute bands because it for a tribute band, you do have to sound like the artist, right, or the band.
Yeah,
you have to sound like, because that's part of the act. But if you are Queen, advertising yourself as Queen, but you can't do the full lineup of Queen, you can't bring on someone that sounds just like Freddie Mercury because that would feel cheap, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd feel like an imitation.
Disrespectful.
Yeah.
So it's really I massively respect Adam Lambert coming in and going, do you know what? I'm not Freddie Mercury, but I think I could add a lot to the group.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, he did, and he's brought Queen to a sort of a new age of fandom, hasn't he? You know, sort of like a new generation. A lot.
Yeah.
You know, I know, bearing in mind, Queen's obviously in the British Isles is very famous, but over in places like America and that, they were well known, but I don't think it's sort of passed on in generations the same, the musical taste. I've never had I've known a few Americans in my life, and I've never had one of them come up to me and say, you know, oh, I was listening to Queen last night. Bloody hell, what a great, you know, what a great band they were back in the day, sort of thing.
Here he is, who's American accents again. You get us cancelled, mate.
Not wrong with my American accents. Come on, boy.
No, my American accents, they're top notch.
I'm here with the cowboy P-Town.
The P-Town cowboy? I don't know what accent that was. I'm just stopping right now.
My accents go over the place. Don't worry about it, mate. But yeah, I just think it's absolutely fantastic that, you know, once in a while, scrolling through social media, which TikTok is a version of social media with all videos and stuff.
100%.
And to actually make me... I literally had it on repeat before I was doing the show and I was preparing the video. It was absolutely brilliant. Loved every single minute of watching that video. Just put a smile on the face.
I 100% agree, mate. And I think, I talk about this with my kids quite a lot. Because I'm a hip hop head at heart. So hip hop is my soul, and every moment that I spend listening to music, it's always 100%. It's hip hop, but live music transcends appreciation, and it's a case of genres kind of go out the window when somebody puts on a performance to the point where it is inspiring because of the level of effort that is put into it.
Yeah,
if there's talent on show, if there's talent on show, and somebody is just absolutely knocking it out of the park, regardless of genre, you can appreciate that regardless of what genre you appreciate.
I mean, I've watched that Wheel of Musical Fortune and stuff on Jimmy Fallon so many times over recent weeks, but that by far was the best. You know, you couldn't. I mean, at the end of the day, you are meant to impersonate someone. You couldn't have done Cher any better. I mean, mate, just listen to this. I'll play you a bit of Cher now, quickly.
Do you believe in life after love?
Almost identical.
I can feel
Classic.
something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough, no.
JC, I thought you were putting Adam Cher on. That's just Adam Lambert, isn't it?
Hey, no. But that just shows. I mean, I listened to what I did earlier. I put the Adam Lambert on TikTok on one tab. I put Cher on the other, and I played them, and there wasn't much difference. There was.
Yeah.
It was uncanny. It was unbelievable. I mean, you know, all credit. You know.
Like I say, live performance of music is amazing if there's talent, and that's the reason why like shows like what's the Masked Singer. It's the reason why shows like the Masked Singer are so popular, right? Because you strip away the name of somebody that's on the stage, and you just appreciate the performance and
the view of them as well,
the talent,
the name, the view of them, because obviously what you see, you know, they put them on a funny costume.
Yeah,
I bet Roger tunes in every week. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, 100%. That's the reason why Masked Singer is so popular, because it's about the performance, it's about the talent. It's not about the name and the song itself per se. It's about the interpretation of the song and the like I said, the skill of those on stage at the moment. So yeah, I love it, man. I fucking love live music. Live music's amazing.
It is, and I can't wait. I can't wait till my back's better and I can go and see some. I've had to turn down two gigs recently going to see them because I just can't. I can't guarantee I can stand up for the whole time. I'd be in that much pain. It just won't be worth it. Just would not be worth it. And that's bearing in mind if I were able to suffer it and actually stay stood up. So
yeah.
But at this point, I decided this week I wanted a bit of a laugh. So I'm gonna have to do this. It's Piers Morgan's section.
Warning. 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 Warning.
So this week,
why does Piers Morgan get his own section and I don't? Why have I not got my own section yet?
Piers.
Anyway, carry on.
Piers is a legend, and you are too, mate. But you know, I've got to take something from the media. You know, I have. It's the Piers section. So this week, I decided to look up on our friends at Yahoo News. So,
oh wow! Okay.
So I decided just to do 10 hilarious examples of political correctness gone mad. It's the Piers section. What do you expect?
Go! It's the Morgan moment. That's what this is. It's the Morgan moment.
So this way, so I was looking at these 10 examples and I had to laugh at some of them. So first one, a clue is in the name. So Dennis the Menace has always been a catapult-toting nuisance. Well, until now. A makeover of the famous character, first appeared in the Beano in 1951, was given a politically correct new look to make him less of a troublemaker. A source at the BBC, who reworked the cartoon, said Dennis can't be seen to use a weapon and giving other kids grief in the BBC cartoon. They were good at one of the new titles drafted round was Dennis, the polite young man. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here.
Why not?
Not
like,
you, Roger. You're welcome to stay.
There's got to be better names than that.
I know. It's amazing, isn't it? Oh, next one was Punch and Judy gets the boot. So Punch and Judy have been a staple in the British seaside for centuries. In fact, it actually stretches back to diarist Samuel Pepys, who wrote the show in Covent Garden 350 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't realise this. This hasn't stopped Barry Town Council from banning the show from a festival because of its inappropriate hitting and because it depicts an abusive relationship. Oh my God. Sometimes a show is just a show.
Do you know what I was thinking about? One of the films I was thinking about tonight was The Last Samurai, which is an amazing film, one of my all-time favourite films, and that's got ancient Japanese theatre in it, where the men dress as women, and it's very much surprisingly in line with British theatre as well, where the women beat up the men beat up the women. And it's like, it's odd how that transcends the world.
Yeah.
But like, I don't ever hear that getting called out. But yeah, I get Punch and Judy though. I get it. I half agree.
Well, I half agree, but sometimes
half agree.
Sometimes the show's just a show.
Like, if Punch is, I don't know which. Obviously, Punch is the male. If Punch is gonna punch Judy, just make it equality and have Judy punch back.
She does.
Fixed it.
She?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like you don't need to cut every sense of violence out of it. Just make it equal. You're all right.
Exactly. So number 3 on the list was a culinary favourite, and it's actually quite nice if you've ever had it. Spotted dick. So it's obviously the rudest sounding dish in your recipe book. It's made with suet raisins and currants, dated back centuries to 1849.
Yeah. I know I didn't like it.
Didn't stop one overly concerned council from changing its name to Spotted Richard.
So Dick is offensive, even though we all know it's short for Richard.
And as far as I'm concerned, you've just offended all Richards there. You really have. You really have.
I don't like Spotted Dick. Like, it's the raisins and currants, man. If there was like a vanilla Dick, I'd take a vanilla Dick all day. I would take it everywhere.
Fair news. Fair neast. Fair news.
Take away the spots and I'd swallow it whole.
Oh, it's...
Number 4. Let's go.
Brainstorming. Now, I've just read this quickly and I've been like...
Bamsumx_ says, well.
Yeah. Wow. Exactly, Bams. We're all thinking it. We're all thinking it. Even Roger's in on it.
Listen, Rog. Me and you will split a dick. You take which side you want. I'll take the other. What do you think about that, Roger? He's down. Let's go.
No, he's running off. Can you not hear the footsteps?
No, he's not. He's down.
Come back, Roger. Baby, come back. Love that song. So, you may already have spotted a pattern here, it says. Another example of political correctness taken too far, and another council behind the decision. How come it's always the councils? It's Tunbridge Wells in Kent, which banned the term brainstorming and replaced it with thought showers for the fear of offending epileptics. What?
What?
So brainstorming was banned and they changed it to thought showers, which quite frankly sounds a bit dirty. You ruined my thought showers last night.
Because it's weird. I've heard the term thought shower spread around for like the last 10 years. Easy.
I've never heard of it.
I've heard that quite. I always figured it was like an American thing or something like, you know, like one of those odd colloquialisms that is just kind of spread, and you're like, oh, thought shower, brain. I get it. But for someone to come out and say, do you know what, we're not going to do it because epileptics might get angry. Have they got angry? Like,
as an epileptic actually said, hang on, I'm not brainstorming. I take offence to that. No.
As an epileptic had an epileptic fit and gone, oh my god, that's a brainstorm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I've never heard that term before in that context. Anyway.
Oh, it's just ridiculous. Number 5. It's not getting any. Oh, hang on. It's Brad Live time. Well, hello.
Hi, what's going on?
Hey, welcome to the One View Breezy. Easy breezy all the way from the US.
Yeah, I made it. It's a place with Wi-Fi. What's going on? What are we talking about?
Oh, we were just going through the top 10 political correctness bizarre moments of the recent times.
Oh, boy.
And Roger the cow is giving input as well.
Can I ask you a question, Breezy?
Cool.
Go on.
My question is, when you think of the term brainstorming, what does that mean to you?
Oh, this isn't going to be about some mental health. It means like planning out an idea and such. You write a word down in a circle and you come up with variations from that.
The reason reason Double D's just asked that is because
I know this was controversial a while back, wasn't it?
Council,
you have to change the name.
Yeah, council banned it and changed it to thought showers for fear of offending epileptics.
Epileptics, Brad. The epileptics are upset.
Oh no! Oh, for fuck's sake, fuck off!
I'm so glad I have a mature rating on this show.
I'm I'm sure it's not the people with the disorder who are actually offended either.
Yeah, exactly. So, most of the point, anyway.
Everyone's offended on behalf of everyone else these days.
Exactly. Most of the point, Breezy. How's the Big Apple? We're looking at your headshot is you in Times Square, which I've got to say is a rather...
You look amazing. You look amazing, mate.
Dashing selfie.
Oh, cheers. Pretty cool. It's just the only thing. It's really cool. But it's like you walk 10 feet and someone's trying to sell you something.
Well,
made the mistake of shaking someone's hand. Made the mistake of shaking somebody's hand. He wouldn't let go, so I had to kind of like, get off me and stop looking.
I actually had that in New York. Actually, yeah. He gave me his CD and said signed it, and I was like, "What's this?" And he was like, "Oh, it's my CD." And he went, "That'll be $10." I went, "No, you can have it back."
You can have it back, mate.
He went, "No, I've signed it for you." I went, "Well, I'm sorry, that's not mine. Seller doesn't sign signal to next one."
I would have offered to sign it back. I'd be like, "I'll sign it as well, and then you can sell it."
For $20.
I'll tell you what though, Breezy, absolutely brilliant to hear from you. I mean, this what we are actually putting together here, people don't realise, right? This is the great thing about modern day technology. So I've got Double D on Discord.
You nearly named me then. I will stab you.
Double D on Discord, you on WhatsApp. And then, which is going out to Twitch. I mean, how many systems have I got overlapping there? And it's actually working.
I know, right? And it's all seems to be working all right. Like credit where credit's
It's crazy.
Well,
I know. I honestly, I did anticipate, like Double D said, a bit of a technical issue or something like that.
yeah,
It's actually working better for some reason.
Yeah. Don't use Discord when you get back home.
Stay in New York, Brad. Just do every episode from here.
So where are you at the moment, anyway, Breezy?
We're back at the apartment. Just came back to drop some stuff off, and there's Wi-Fi, so here I am.
What have you got to see so far in good old New York?
Well, last night I was just dead from jet lag. Also, I went to a pub with Dobson, got a few drinks, came back. I came back a bit early to pass out. I fell off a chair this morning almost immediately. So we went today, like, saw Times Square. What else? Spent a bit of time in Central Park.
Sorry. Can I
got
just
a bagel,
jump in, Brad? Can I just jump in, Brad?
Yeah.
Why is one of your highlights of the America visit you fell off a chair immediately?
I don't know. Seems like that seemed relevant.
Carry on.
This must have been one hell of a hangover. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So I checked out Winter Central Park. That place is bloody huge. Got a bagel, American bagel.
Nice. What did you have on it?
It was like sausage and egg and some of the stuff. It was monstrous, the bloody thing.
You've got really into your eggs, haven't you? We've got a world exclusive, so in the past,
never again.
Everyone knows on the One View that previously on Munch or Punch, which unfortunately we don't have for you this week, Breezy has said he does not like eggs. Yet, for the first time ever at Manchester Airport the other day, he had scrambled eggs.
It was, I thought it was alright.
They're not that bad.
No, I don't like the yolks and such, I think, and the whites. There's none of that in there, so it was alright. I don't know what it was, but it was alright.
Fair enough. So, did you go to pub in Central Park? I've been there before, Breezy. It was really nice.
No, probably not. It's like, Central Park's bloody huge, though. It's like blocks and blocks. It's ridiculous.
Are you at the Are you heading up towards the north of the city? Are you near Fifth Avenue in the apartment then? Or where?
Where are we? Should I see? We're on the Upper East Side.
Oh right, okay, Fair enough. Yeah, I know what you mean. So, yeah, you are a bit far away from the pub in Central Park there.
Yeah.
But
We're really close to Central Park, but Central Park is huge.
Yeah. Sounds really good, and it sounds like you've seen Mr. Ian Dobson, our former great British friend who is now probably soon going to be Americanized.
He also said he'll never be American. Even if he gets citizenship, he'll never be it.
No. So, but you are enjoying it. That's the main thing, because it's your first time in New York, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So, what sort of things have you been buying then? Is it just like Memento t-shirts and stuff like that?
I haven't got anything, but like, it's actually related to you, James. I believe it's something that your missus wanted from the Nintendo shop.
Oh, yes, I was informed of this just before we're going live tonight. The Yoshi from the Nintendo shop.
We went to this like retro game store, and it was like, and Gaz is like, "Oh, do you have this 3D controller for Sega Saturn?" It's like, okay. Just like 20 seconds later, oh yeah, here it is. Like, okay.
Amazing.
Crazy.
What were you saying, Double D?
I asked Brad to get me something from that shop as well.
Did you?
Bamzumks_ says, fridge magnet, please.
Yeah, I did.
They don't have them at they don't have them at retro game stores.
Oh wow! And now Babs can talk to Breezy.
Yeah,
wow.
Bambi asked for a fridge magnet as well.
I haven't seen any fridge magnet, but I've not been in any souvenir shops.
The cheap shops. Quick question though, whilst we're on the subject. Speaking of Central Park and it being so like expansive, has a horror film ever been shot in Central Park?
Weren't Cloverleaf done?
Maybe.
Weren't
Cloverleaf? Don't know. So we'd have to Google it.
I'm sure Cloverleaf was the in the subway.
Cloverleaf was in Manhattan. I don't know if they went in Central Park. I think the ending maybe they went in Central Park.
Yeah.
Take some pictures, Brad. When let's set it up.
Have you been to Trump Tower yet?
Yeah, we walked past it today. Trump Plaza,
massive,
bloody fancy. I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's huge.
When I went, we got
off like a subway. I was like, oh, there it is. It's just like I wasn't even looking for it. It was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's absolutely huge.
Walked past the library as well, where the opening of Ghostbusters took place. I was like, oh shit, they're the lions from the library.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's when we were on our way back here. Just like trying to find a subway.
You wanted to see the fire station from Ghostbusters, right? Have you seen that yet?
We haven't. Yeah, not yet. Maybe today, hopefully. Maybe tomorrow. Don't know yet.
What
someday?
What time is it there at the moment?
Hold on.
Yep.
Anticipation is killing me.
It's 20 to 3.
Loads of time.
Early in the day.
Yeah, it's weird. I still feel like I'm on British time though. I keep it. Like hours ago, I was expecting it to start going dark. I was like, wait, what's going on? It's still. It's only 12 o'clock. Like, okay.
That is some serious jet lag though.
Yeah, well, I'm not tired anymore though, which is fine.
Halfway across the world, mate. That'll do it.
It will at that. Trying to. Sorry, I was just trying to do something then behind my desk at the same time while you were talking. Are you gonna try and do the Statue of Liberty and stuff, or?
Yeah, we will do. That's on the schedule. Not in Coney Island.
Yeah, Coney Island's a good show.
And
oh yeah,
I think we're taking a trip to Philadelphia on Monday.
Oh wow!
Is it West Philadelphia?
Born and raised.
Gonna stay off the playgrounds.
Playground is where I
spend most of my days there.
No, that's pretty cool. I've got to admit, I did see them trips while I were over there, but we obviously the times I've been to New York, I were there for Dobson's wedding, and I was there also a brief trip where we didn't have much time to do that. But that sounds. Is it going to take you to Liberty Bell and stuff? Is that right?
We're just going to do a Dolphin booked. We've got a train booked.
Oh, so you're doing it on
Going to jump on a train for about an hour, 20 minutes. And we'll get one back about 7 o'clock at night. We're leaving in the morning, so we'll just go find the Rocky Steps.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Brad, the Rocky Steps are cool, and the Liberty Bell's cool, but super serious right now. Take a picture in front of the bar from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That'd be amazing.
Is that an actual bar?
Yeah, the actual bar is there. Yeah, or at least it's probably like a warehouse or something like that. But the actual street where the bar is, you can find that. I'll send you the coordinates.
Yeah, send in the link. We'll get some photos. Apparently, it's 228 Ray Street, Philadelphia, Paddy's Old City Pub. Is that? Look at it! He's found it already. Yes, mate. Let's go.
That's
the one. And to be fair, it looks like a decent little boozer.
It's not. It's a shithole.
How far is it from the Rocky Steps? Can you Google that for me?
From the Rocky Steps, I'll certainly.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. So what are the Rocky Steps? Is it like the library?
It's they're the steps that Rocky runs up.
Yeah, but is it called?
It's actually like an art museum or something at the top. But if you just Google Rocky Steps, they know what you mean.
Yeah.
They being Google.
Yeah.
Oh, Benjamin Franklin Parkway, Philadelphia. Right.
Yeah, sure.
So by taxi, it's 11.
Oh boy.
It's 11 minutes. If you
that's
walk
right.
it's 50 minutes. But it is right.
Hey, Brad, come on, man.
Right by Franklin Square and that. So you definitely and the museums are there and everything, and the Independence Bell and stuff. So
there's reason to go then. There's reason to go. That's what you're saying.
You'll be really close.
The good shit, not the bad shit, because the Paddy's bar is not good shit. That's bad shit.
And at some point, do a little walk around video of it as well while you
vlog it. Yeah. Oh my god, we could on the rocks vlog it.
Yeah, vlog it. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Just do a vlog next week instead of your movie of the week. Just do a little bit of a Philadelphia vlog, born and raised.
15-minute walk around Philly from Brad, easy.
Making me work.
It will be pretty sick if you can. I don't want to take you any time out of your holiday, obviously, but I'm just saying that'd be.
I do, because the content's worth it.
And that would be pretty sick though. And we'll show it.
Yeah,
next
that'd
week.
be cool, man. That'd be cool
on the One View.
Imagine Brad like that on the camera.
I know. What?
I don't know where I am, but there's alcohol and there's steps and something that might look like it's from a show at some point.
What do you think, Roger?
Thanks, Roger.
Roger's your stand-in, by the way, this week. Roger the cow.
All right, okay.
You can watch it back. It's very entertaining, actually.
Didn't take long to replace me, did it?
Well, he doesn't say.
You're not coming back next week, mate. It's a full replacement.
He's proper milking the attention though, Roger. So...
Oh, this guy. Got his hands on the udders.
Oh, I think we got through every joke, didn't we, at the beginning of the show? So
yeah, but there's no more on that. No.
There's no more.
I'll have to listen back to it.
No,
like I do every week.
Gotta be critical. No, Breezy, I'll tell you what. I am absolutely made up that you have actually taken time out of your vacay to talk to me in Double D. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I could not say more. And I hope you and Mr. Cartwright are gonna have
doxing him, mate. Don't dox him.
Are gonna have
and his address is
amazing time. It sounds like you're having a good time and that, and I appreciate it. But we're gonna have a One View first shortly. If you want to stay on Breezy, you can do. It's actually this week's Double D movie of the week.
Oh my god.
I'm waiting to hear this because I want to know how Chris Colbrad's going to be. Oh, he's got a beanie! He's got a beanie!
You son of a bitch.
Oh man, honestly, Breezy, when you get back and you see this. Oh, he's got the 3D glasses as well. Oh, what's going on here, Breezy?
Oh yeah, I just seen that. Impressive. I like they have my New York picture on there as well. Cheers for that.
Hey,
that didn't take very long.
Good photo. Good photo. Right, so Double D, Breezy standing. What is your movie of the week?
This is too much pressure. I might just call it this. I'm done. Like, I've done the bit. I've done like the impersonation. I'm done. No, okay. So I will preface this by saying my preference for films probably isn't as cultured as Brad's. But I will at least attempt to discuss one of my favourite films. And I've not watched it in like 10 years. It might be terrible watching it back, but it is what it is. So the film I want to talk about is from 2002. It's from a legendary director called Martin Scorsese. He did Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, Shutter Island as well. Shutter Island starred a wonderful actor by the name of Leonardo DiCaprio, and he was in this film as well. So I'm not gonna say the title yet, but if you know it, then call it. If you know what it is yet, then say who it is.
Well, it could be a bunch with DiCaprio.
Yeah, 1862. The film's based, and
Gangs
it's
of New York?
basically about a young. Don't say it out yet. Not ready yet. Don't say it out yet.
Too late.
Fuck's sake, Brad. Just because you're in New York doesn't mean we're talking about the gangs in New York.
Carry on.
I am. They're outside right now.
Right. Anyway, it's about... I've written all this down. This is good shit. So it's about a young boy that returns to his childhood home after 10 years. It's actually about 15, 16 years after his father, played, I might say, by the wonderful and ever extravagant Liam Neeson, died in a battle between the Protestants and the Catholic gangs. So there's a lot of themes here. You could play out. There's the religious themes as well between the Protestants and the Catholics.
Okay.
He finds that a lot of his father's allies have joined the enemy's side. So this basically this film is about him finding revenge on the guy that killed his dad like 15 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try and get back at his father's killers. Not to spoil the story, but realistically, there's a way greater issue overshadowing the entire film that plays out towards the end, way more so than a small gang battle between two rival enemies. And I think the Daniel Day-Lewis plays the antagonist in this. Do you guys know the film Gangs of New York?
I've heard of it.
Have you not watched it? You've watched it, right, Brad?
No, I haven't.
Even in New York, he goes on speaker and steps away from the microphone.
He knows what a film it is, but he's never watched it.
I know these things. That's my job.
So yeah, this film's very unique in that like there's not many films set in 1846, and also the whole idea behind the two gangs is they're almost tribal in the way they approach the violence and the way they speak to one another, because there's initiations and the violence is like crazy graphic. There's a lot of like really unnecessarily grotesque violence in it. The fight scenes are amazing. There's a battle at the start which is amazing. There's a battle towards the end which is amazing. Leonardo DiCaprio is fantastic as always, but Daniel Day-Lewis plays the antagonist in it, and my god, that guy's a nasty bastard. I will give him that. There's more actors and actresses in it, but Daniel Day-Lewis absolutely steals the show in a physical way as well. Because we talk about scripts, we talk about the actual language of and what's portrayed, and his accents are great as well. But his physicality to the way he approaches the role is amazing. He has a presence in every scene that just steals it completely because of his overall body language and the way he approaches it. It's a brilliant film that I think is probably a little underrated. I think at the time it was released, Martin Scorsese was obviously on the back of a lot of Goodfellas type stuff, which was really, really, really well received. This probably appeals to a broader audience, I think. But I think looking back on it, and I need to watch it again, really, to be fair, to apply a real sense of it. But it's got such a unique approach, especially with the tribal dance in such a unique view of America in its infancy. I think it's a really good shout to watch. I don't know what it's streaming on because I didn't have time to look at it, but it's probably streaming somewhere at some point at some location.
Oh,
Probably available somewhere in New York.
I'll
check. I'll see if I can find a copy.
Oh, I've got my search engine up. I've just found it again. Yeah, you can find everything in America. You really can.
This is it.
So, if you do want to watch it in the UK, unfortunately, right now, the only place to watch it. One sec. No, the only place to watch it is on Stars, which is.
Oh, it's on Disney Plus then.
I think that's through Disney Plus or through Prime. You can get Stars as well.
There you go.
So
get your dirty asses on Disney Plus and watch that shit right now.
But no, that's a really good movie of the week.
Well done. Very good.
How did I do, Brad? Was that accent?
Hang on. Got a conversation going on here. Hang on. Right, so
fuck's sake, Roger.
So Roger wanted to intervene here. He wanted to ask a quick question before we move on from movie of the week. So, with the gangs of New York, yeah, was any cows hurt or anything in it?
I don't think there was any cows hurt. I vaguely remember like chicken feet and stuff being part of it because it was like the whole tribal sacrifice stuff, but I don't think any cows were hurt. I think you're all right, Roger.
Because Roger's, a lot of people don't know this, but Roger's great uncle was actually he was quite a famous cow. Quite a famous cow.
Oh, right, okay.
He did a few movies back in the day and stuff, and he set a good tradition, and Roger hopes to follow off the back of being on the One View as our special guest. He hopes to follow in such light and eventually make it to the big screen.
Wow. Has he got any headshots? Yeah.
Roger?
He probably needs to go ahead and just grab that bull by the horns and just really embrace that lifestyle, really.
I'd say yeah, definitely. It would definitely he'll be able to graze his way into that. So.
Let's go. That was a new one. Let's go.
So no, that was a great movie of the week. Thank you very much, Double D, putting that together half an hour before we went live.
15 minutes. Fuck you. That was 15 minutes.
Yeah. And
I had to find a hat. I had to go to the shop and buy a hat.
He had to buy a beanie quickly.
Impressive.
But Breezy, no, it's as I said before, it's been absolutely fantastic having you on the line from New York. I'm glad you managed to buy my other half that Yoshi. At least.
Oh, Gary did, not me technically.
Well, I'm glad Gaz did then.
I was there. I was witness. I saw it happen.
She'll be very happy. She's just come home. So absolutely immense of you to take time out to talk to us, and so appreciate it. And I wish you an absolute fantastic rest of your vacay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, cheers, man. What are you covering for me on Resident Evil? What's my next question?
Oh, tonight after this show at 8:30, we're gonna
30 minutes, 35 minutes. We'll be live.
Grab a bite to eat, and then we'll be back on the rocks on YouTube. And
Brad, we want you to walk out onto the New York streets, grab everybody you meet, and show them some Resident Evil 4 goodness.
Oh yes.
Okay, will do.
But seriously,
Challenge.
no, enjoy the rest of your holiday, mate, and thank you ever so much once
Yeah.
again.
No worries.
All right.
I'll be back in live and in person next week. Back from the UK.
Hey, that's what we
go.
want.
Thanks,
Get
Brad.
the easy breezy back. Thank you very much, Breezy. Take care,
Goodbye.
mate. Bye. Hey, how good were that? How good were
Nice.
that?
Nice.
You know,
That was really nice. That was wholesome.
first time we've gone transatlantic as well.
Yep. It won't be the last time.
What a show! No, I've got to say I was a bit cautious coming into tonight's show. I hoped we had enough to talk about. Obviously, as always, stuff just were there to talk about. Always is.
Life, mate. Life's always discussable.
Yeah, glad we got the scoop in ahead of Piers. Roger, absolutely, thank you so much for being a part of it. Really appreciate it.
This guy,
This
guy Roger.
He's
He's always got something to say, hasn't he?
Yeah,
He's always got something to say.
Yeah, he's just grateful for being part of the One View. I think, Roger, you have to trot off now, have a little chat with the other cows and stuff. Yeah, he is, and he thanks everyone for being part of the show this week. Off he trots. Roger's off back to the field.
Thanks, Rog. Appreciate your contributions, boy.
And seeing us out this week, we got the song of the week, which is "Sweet on Me" by Tape Machines. A little poppy number. It's a little feel good. It's I've been listening to it this week. At first, I found, because like you do with some poppy tracks, it's speeded up. You think Chipmunky or not Chipmunky?
Chipmunk has changed his name. Did you know that? He's not Chipmunk anymore.
Is he not? What's he called now?
He's Chip. Just Chip.
Just Chip. Hey, I bet he's a bit chipper about that. So,
Go on, Eddie. Go on.
But no, this week, "Sweet on Me," provided from Epidemic Sounds, sung by Tape Machines and Vicky Vole. So we'll let them take it away, and we will see you next week.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breathe.